The preparation this week will probably be focused on serve receive and staying controlled on what we can control. And then I think one of our biggest issues that we've had this season is making sure that if a team outplays us, that's okay and we can deal with that, but we want to make sure that we're not beating ourselves and that we're controlling what we can control. After 3 years of playing for Coach Michael, I would say that I see where she's coming from more with her coaching style, and so I don't think she's as tough, but as a new player, I think that she can be looked at as a tougher coach. But once you get to know what she's looking for, what she values, it is a lot more understandable. It's definitely a lot more diverse in that we've recruited from all around the country versus just certain regions, and that's been really fun because you can find out the styles of volleyball that people play. We have one girl from Colorado, we have a couple girls from Georgia, I'm from Michigan, another from Arkansas, so it's from all over. So that's really fun. And then just having new players in general, just being able to kind of be creative with how you start playing together. I think the best part about LMU is that it's always a close-knit family, and after playing here for 3 years, even the first year, the girls that do have family come, their parents and everything make me feel part of their family, and so that's never been an issue for me. My family does still come and try to come to as many games as they can, but it's never been very worrisome for me. I think because we still have a lot of new girls and we're still trying to figure out how the best way to play together is, I think just continuing to practice together and trust each other and learn more about each other off the court as well. Because other teams, they've been playing with the same girls for 2 or 3 years, and we didn't get that this year, but we're making the best of it, and we definitely see improvements weekly for sure. I want to be remembered by always staying positive, being a leader by example, and also by keeping my teammates accountable. But I also want them to respect me for sometimes having to go through those hard opportunities, I guess, to make sure that everyone's doing their job.
I'd say the most difficult thing has definitely been trying to get everybody on the same page. It was different. It's very different coming in from high school to college. It's a different level of play, different speed, and they just don't know much about the conference or who we are as a program. So it's been a lot trying to rope all of everybody in together to get on the same page, working towards the same goals and trying to get, just that chemistry, I guess, going has been the toughest part. I've enjoyed it overall, but it definitely, you feel those pressure moments, and then as the game gets a little bit tighter, you can kind of feel everybody starting to look up to you, and it gets you a little bit, but it's good. It's definitely a good kind of pressure. I would say the vocal leader switches between Rylee and I, honestly, because there are times that it's definitely her and she's the vocal one, screaming at everybody to get going, because I have my off days too. But then it can also be just the opposite, and I'd say it's a pretty well balance of the both of us because we both understand what we want and how this team needs to work. Definitely confidence in ourselves and staying consistent. I think our biggest issue is that we are lacking consistency and struggle to maintain our composure throughout a set. We'll do really well one set, and then the next set we come out and get a little bit down, and then we just kind of stay down. And so we really need to work on our consistency and staying level throughout the whole match. Wingate's a solid team. They always have been since my 4 years, but doesn't mean they're not beatable. We're definitely going to have to bring our A game, and it's going to start with our ball control, serve and serve receive. We got to keep them out of system and hope that they get predictable, and so then it's easier for us to line up and know what they're going to do. And we also have to control the things on our side that we can as far as serve receive and minimizing the errors. I hope that they remember me as a positive leader and somebody that they could look up to and come to for anything. And honestly, I hope that they want to strive to be the kind of leader that I have been throughout this year.